Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to open this care package I received from Based Trading Cards. I've been super excited for this, and finally we will get to see what's inside this box. So Based Trading Cards, somebody reached out to me and asked if I'd like to do a video on their products. And I said yes, basically. And after lots of questions and things, basically now is the time we get to open the box and see what this is all about. I'm super excited. Ever since I was contacted by these guys, I get like posts on my Facebook. I think phones have some kind of thing in them where you mention something in real life and then it starts showing up on your Facebook page. So I've seen that. They have some kind of new thing called the Golden Key. And I've got the website pulled up here next to me. And basically you can win, or you can pull a card, I guess, or pull a key out of a box, and you can get a Dodge Challenger RT or $45,000 in Bitcoin. That'd be freaking awesome. The box is $2,399 though, so that's pretty pricey. Okay, let's get into this. I've been talking for almost 2 minutes, so we're gonna see what they have sent me. We might have to go off camera here for a minute, but this looks freaking awesome so far. Lots of wrapping stuff. And, ooh, dang, this looks freaking cool. Okay, so we have a box that looks freaking awesome. And, yeah, that's what was inside of my little care package thing here. Okay, let's see what we've got. Dang. This is freaking sick. So here's some stickers. The stickers are freaking awesome. I love stickers. We'll probably stick these on my backdrop there somewhere here in a minute. We'll put those to the side. And let's see what is underneath this. I hope I did not just show my address. Okay, hang on one second. Let me go off camera and then make sure I don't show my address here real quick. Okay. That is for me just showing me what I've got inside of this. And now we will go back to the the box. I didn't alter anything. I don't like going off camera because then you don't know, like, did somebody change something or whatever. But hopefully you know me. And I didn't change anything. Okay, let's see. So it says we've got, well, let's just get into this and see what we've got in here. Thank you for your purchase of the world's finest trading cards. We wish you and your family an abundance of health, wealth, and happiness. That's awesome. Perfect. Okay, let's get into this. We have a bunch of like promotional type of stuff. There's David Adams. I love David Adams. I purchased a lot of stuff on there. We believe the industry deserves better by fusing uncompromising quality with true measurable scarcity. We aren't just making cards, we're setting a new standard for what belongs in your collection. Welcome to the new era of the hobby. PSA Beckett, TAG, and SGC. I'm sure CGC also will grade these guys. Search for the card you're hunting for in real time at hollowhorde.com. Okay. Okay, let's get into this guide booklet, Series 4. So, I do want to mention, I have the email from the guy right here. I kind of want to go over this for a second. Basically, I asked, what is the difference between Bitcoin trading cards and based trading cards? Basically, based trading cards is the parent company, and I guess it was formerly known as Bitcoin trading cards, but I guess also Series 4, which is the current series, the simulation, is part of Bitcoin trading cards. And then they've got like different series. Series 1 through 4, from what I understand, is part of Bitcoin trading cards. Basically, they rebranded themselves into base trading cards. So if you hear me say base trading cards or Bitcoin trading cards, it's the same thing. But yeah. So this looks like it's the simulation, Series 4, orange pill in a pack. He did mention that. Orange pill in a pack, Series 4, the simulation, Bitcoin trading cards. That's freaking awesome. This is like a guide booklet. We'll go back through that in a second. Here's a gold pack. I'm sure that's probably got a card or pack of cards in there. Maybe. Genesis packs, over 100,000 packs ever printed. All of this stuff looks freaking awesome. Dang. Okay. And here's a whole bunch of packs that we get to open. This is going to be freaking awesome. I believe your Bitcoin journey starts here. I believe these are like educational. Yeah, 10 educational cards. So these are like educational packs. Man, this box looks freaking sick. That is way awesome. Let's see what this says. So, over only 100,000 packs ever printed. That is freaking awesome. While these packs may not contain any chase cards, they serve as an excellent starting point for your journey towards financial education and independence. Spread the joy of financial knowledge. Open a pack, not an app. That's pretty cool. Educational starter packs. Limited edition of 100,000 packs. That actually makes me want to leave a pack sealed. I probably will, just to be honest. Just because if there's only 100,000 packs, leaving something sealed, maybe someday that means I'll have the only sealed one. That would be freaking awesome as well. So we got, let's count these things out here. I believe we got 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 of these, not 10. Okay, we got 9 of those packs. Let's see what's inside of here real quick. I believe this is a pack from the simulation. This envelope is freaking awesome. I really like shiny things, and I like this envelope. Okay. Yep, there's a pack of cards inside of there. And dang, that pack of cards is freaking awesome. Look at that. The pack is actually like a hologram or holographic. Dang, that is awesome. Okay. That is super cool. Okay, that's like impressive, I feel like. I like that. Nothing else inside of there. We're just double checking. Nope. I'm going to keep that, and maybe I'll send somebody this through eBay when they purchase something. And yep, that's what that is. Okay, let's kind of see this. By the way, I want to mention real quick, I did get an affiliate code and link. The link is actually btccards.com / actually, I believe it's / Tyndalls. I'll flash it on the screen right now. And you can use coupon code Tyndalls for 10% off any order. That's going to be freaking awesome. So if you want to get a discount on something, try something out on there. find something that's in your price range, use Tyndall's and you get 10% off, or go to btccards.com/Tyndall's. And I believe if you do it that way, the code automatically comes up when you make a purchase. So, just to be honest, a lot of their stuff does look pretty pricey. This one pack right here on their website, it looks like this pack is $50. That's a good amount of money for one pack. I'm really excited to see what's inside the pack though, so I can't wait to see that. The cards look freaking awesome from everything I've seen online. I mean, they have stuff on here. Here's something for $24,000. Dang, that's a lot. A hobby box of the simulation is $1,200. Yeah, there's Series 3 stuff on here for $50 a pack. So it looks like each pack is like $50. Yeah. I would definitely look at their website. I had never heard of them before until they reached out. But the cards look like something I'm very interested in. It looks like high-end cards from what I can tell. Let's actually start, before we get into this, let's open a pack or two first, at least. And let's get right into this. So, okay, I do want to mention, I made a Instagram account. I'll flash that on the screen right now as well. If you'll follow me on Instagram, that'd be freaking awesome as well. Okay, btc-cards.com. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Just this pack right there, that looks freaking sick. That is way cool. I'm somebody that I love opening the packs, but when it's a awesome pack like that, that is way cool. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, so these do definitely look educational. This has Bitcoin. Why Bitcoin? The world is in a state of disarray, with the broken monetary system at the core of many issues. Understanding both the problem and the solution is the golden ticket to thriving in the future. Bitcoin is the solution. Bitcoin trading cards was created to be a fun, simple, and engaging way to learn, rip a pack, and explore beautiful art and easy to digest topics that make you on a journey, that take you on a journey to understand the problem and how Bitcoin fixes it. This has sound money properties comparison chart. Okay, this has is a comparison chart type of thing. Your journey towards sovereignty and Bitcoin starts here. I'll have to, yeah, this has like some websites and stuff on there. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, let's see this. I wonder if all of these packs are the same. I'm probably going to open another one and just to see. Bitcoin, the white paper, and then it's got a bunch of stuff on the back. That's pretty cool, actually. That's way nice. Education, the marshmallow experiment. That is cool. Bitcoin exchange, freedom, do your own research. This currency, US dollar. Okay, let's see. Currency, officially established in 1792. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it does. That's actually pretty cool. I'll have to read that off camera. I don't want to bore you guys. I'm already 15 minutes in. Tyranny. Let's see. Only used by criminals. What is this one? FUD. The overwhelming majority of Bitcoin transactions are not used for criminal activity. Any technology can be used to positive or negative effect, and it is clear that Bitcoin adoption can have a strong net positive effect on society. And then we got resources, play games, win Bitcoin, feel the thunder. Thunder is a next generation competitive gaming platform for powering mobile games and applications with real world value. That's actually cool. I think this is actually their website, maybe thunder.games. I think that's a website. Art, education, fun. Let's do one more of these packs at least. I want to see, like, are these different? Is there like different cards inside of here, or is it all the same thing? Let's see. Bitcoin. Why Bitcoin? So we have that little chart there again. Okay. And no, they are definitely, I don't remember seeing this one. Economics. That's cool. I don't remember seeing that one in there. Education, the creature from Jekyll Island. Jekyll Island. Isn't that like in South Carolina or something? Can't remember. I feel like I went to Jekyll Island before. Currency. The card, the artwork on the cards are pretty cool. I can definitely tell these are like more educational cards to get better at money with Bitcoin. Coinbits. Swan.com. Resources. Swan.com is a Bitcoin financial services company providing easy recurring purchases, target buys, IRAs, and services for financial advisors, businesses, and high net worth individuals. I wish I was a high net worth individual. I feel like when they say that, they talk about over $1 million net worth. Okay. You know what? I'm going to save these educational packs for now. They are freaking awesome. But I really want to get into this simulation pack. It looks freaking sick from the package. I want to get into that. That's what I want to do here now. I am going to do this real quick. Let's take this pack. I'm going to stick... Is this a sticker? Let's see if it is. I believe it is. BTCcards.com. Is it a sticker? If I can't get it in a second, we will do this. Oh, no, it is a sticker. Okay, there we go. I thought that it was. That looks freaking awesome, though. Let's see if I can do this without my hand shaking too much. Oh, boy. Okay, well, we kind of messed that up, didn't we? But it's going to live there now. That's where that sticker lives. And we could actually do this and put this sticker on here also. And then that last one looks, the one with the sink, that sticker looks freaking awesome. I love stickers, and this is perfect for me to have on my backdrop. I really appreciate the guys at Base Trading Cards for sending me this stuff. It's freaking awesome. I'm gonna have to hold off on that. I don't want to spend a whole video peeling stickers. Okay, let's get into this pack. Here we go. Let's do this. I am almost 20 minutes in. Hopefully I don't lose any kind of camera stuff here. Whew, okay. I don't really know what I'm looking for, but we can look at the guide booklet here in a minute. Oh man, the cards look freaking awesome inside of it. That's a rough way to open a pack there, though. Okay. Okay, oh boy, okay. Here we go. Alright, the inside of the pack looks freaking sick. Okay. Let's see what we got. Common sense. We have some common sense there. Dang, these cards are actually freaking cool. Freedom. In 1776, Thomas Paine's common sense set fire to the hearts of ordinary people, declaring that freedom is the natural right of all. His words shattered the illusion of kings and gave voice to a new idea that power belongs to the people and courage begins with truth. Base, limited edition of 1,000. That's super cool. Dang, these cards are freaking awesome, actually. The simulation, red versus blue pill. All of this stuff all of these cards have things on the back that you can read more about. I'm going to do that off camera because I don't want to just be reading you guys the back of cards. Ooh, that one is freaking awesome. Okay. TJ Miller, look at that card. So I think these cards use the smaller, I think they use the same size card sleeves as Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's try it. I believe. Maybe. It might be actually the same size as regular cards. Okay, let's not see what I got underneath that. Dang, that card is freaking sick. I don't want to get anything on it. I don't know. This might be standard sleeve sizes. Hang on here a second. Let's find out right now. Let's do this thing. This is standard sleeve sizes. Why am I thinking it's Japanese? Oh man, that's freaking awesome. Okay, let's put our Japanese card sleeve up. We don't want that. I'm glad I did not try to squeeze that inside of there. That would have sucked. Okay, that card is freaking awesome. TJ Miller, Series 4 Warrior. Dang, that is nice. Okay, that's awesome. Let's see what else we got here. Let's go back to our cards. Next, we have a awesome Liberty Tree. That looks freaking awesome. They definitely spend time on their cards. That is way nice. Gold parallel of 421. What does this one have on the back? Silver parallel of 669. That's actually really cool. I'm gonna have to put more of this stuff in sleeves. Confidence Game. That's like a really awesome looking artwork there. That is super cool. Gold parallel of 421. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna set these here because the guy did email me and he said I could use a black light on the front of these cards. So before I sleeve them, I want to try that, see what happens. Bitcoin. This card is freaking awesome. Censorship resistance. We'll look at the backs here in a minute. The simulation. That's an awesome card. I definitely like shiny. That card is freaking sick. That reminds me of like Lord of the Rings or something. Let's see what's underneath it. And then we got legal tender laws. Purple parallel of 700. I really like that they put that, like what parallel it is and stuff, on the back. This one has a serial number etched in it. 98 out of 500. That is awesome. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I want to see what happens. So this one doesn't look like it does anything with the black light. I believe he told me to shine. Ooh, that's actually really cool. That's super cool. Let's do that here in a minute. But dang, this card is freaking awesome. I think this one is my favorite. I'll actually, just to test things out, I'll probably end up sending this one to CGC. This card is freaking awesome. That is one of my favorite cards, I believe, that I've ever pulled. The artwork is very nice. I really like that. I'm going to put this thing in a top loader, and we will test it out and see I bet you that thing is going to look awesome inside of a CGC slab. So I'm going to send that to CGC to see what happens. Because they do list grading services on their packaging. Okay. Let's get some more sleeves. And I can't leave these not sleeved. And then we'll take a look at the backs of these. And I want to play with the black light a little bit more in a second. I don't want to get fingerprints on anything. I don't know. This is like tempting. I like the artwork. Will I buy more of this? I might have a craving. Especially for that. That is freaking awesome. That looks so cool. Let's actually read this. Beneath the surface of the network lies the mempool, a luminous basin where unconfirmed transactions shimmer like waiting stars. Miners descend to its depths, fishing for the brightest orbs first. Drawn by the weight of their fees. From this radiant pool, Bitcoin's next block is born. I really like that they serial numbered that. Sorry, I was off screen. 98 out of 500. Ultra rare. I didn't see that till just now. This is an ultra rare card. That's freaking awesome. That is way cool. I have shelves kind of like next to me. And honestly, this would be a card I'd want to put on my shelf. That's how much I like it. We have sleeves here. Let's do some blacklight stuff here. That right there is awesome. I don't know if you can see that. So, if you take a look at this card, and then, let's see. Sorry. Let's see what we can do. You can kind of see it. I see it way better than you. But there is some like, it looks like hieroglyphic type of stuff on that card. Right up there at the top. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, right there you can see that. That is super cool. That is freaking awesome. This one has got it too. Let's, yeah, you can see that one really nice. That is awesome. Dang, that's freaking sick. Actually, dang, all of them have it. I don't see anything on that one. That one's got it too. Dang, yeah, they all have. That is awesome. Okay, so there's some markings on there. That's like almost like a security feature, I feel like. But yeah, so this is purple parallel of 700. I'm gonna definitely be getting some. Let's put these in freaking top loaders because these cards are freaking sick. You know what? What I'll do is, since we're about 30 minutes in, I will save those other packs and do maybe another video, and we'll talk some more about base trading cards. Bitcoin trading cards. I would highly recommend, if you like this kind of stuff, if you like the currency type of cards, which one am I thinking of? Freaking, it's not coming to mind right now. But if you like these kinds of cards, I would highly recommend at least one pack. And you can get 10% off with my coupon code. So that'd give you like, if it's $50, you get $5 off. These are freaking awesome. That's super cool. They do take standard card size sleeves, and I'm just putting these in. This one looks smaller for some reason. I don't know why, but I think that's just me. So we did get a super rare. Let's see if I can get this inside of the top loader. Nope. Maybe. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, these are freaking awesome cards. Thank you so much for sending the pack. Base trading cards, Bitcoin trading cards. We got silver parallel of 669. We have got silver parallel of 669. Those are all of 669. We have the purple parallel of 700. We have got the gold parallel of 421. You know what? I also like the back of the cards has shininess on it, not just the front. That's actually freaking sick. Gold parallel of 421 and gold parallel of 700. Let me just make sure that the backs do not do anything. The fronts do. The backs don't have any kind of like security marking on there. This guide booklet, you know what we'll do? We are running really long, so the guide booklet, I'm going to make another video, and we'll talk about the guide booklet on that. Yeah, but I really like that they sent the guide. That's freaking awesome. It looks like you can get one of one cards. That would have been freaking awesome also. Where's the one that we got? The simulation ultra rare of 500. We got that guy right there. That's freaking sick. Wow. They have a lot of awesome stuff. We're going to do another video on these guys for sure. Maybe I'm going to try to get me another pack of this. And we'll open it because this was freaking awesome. Maybe I'll end up becoming addicted. We will see. Because getting a one of one card would have been freaking cool. And now it makes me want to chase it. So, okay, thank you guys for checking out this video. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of Bitcoin trading cards, based trading cards? I think they're freaking awesome, and I feel like they're going to be around for a long time. This seems like the new thing. We'll have to check out the price of these cards on eBay. Maybe we'll do that in another video. But plan on seeing more of these guys on my channel, just because this is a style that I like. I love non-sports cards as well as sports. Yeah. Thank you guys for checking this video out. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you thought. And I will see you next week for our next video. I look forward to getting more of the based trading cards series 4, the simulation, and opening them. Freaking awesome. Okay, I'll see you on the next video. And that will be on Tuesday. Have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see you soon.